Hai, aku Chandra Intan dan selamat datang di versi terbaru dari Vampire Podcast, yaitu Building Your Empire.
Call a friend.
Am I wrong? I mean, no spoilers.
Empowering women, like queens, real queens fix each other's crown.
Louder! I think we need tissue. Can we have tissue, please?
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Building Your Empire. I'm Intan and we are back with Karina Basrewan and Kizzy Nanik. Yes! And this time we're going to talk about their friendship. Yes, oh my god. So thank you again, you both, for coming here.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you for coming to Plume Regatta, Plume Sanctum, our sponsor today. So yeah, thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So,
Halo Vampires, setelah hari yang panjang banget, sekarang aku mau relax di tempat spa favorit aku, Plume Sanctum. Come with me. Welcome to Plume Sanctum. Perawatan di Plume Sanctum lengkap banget, mulai dari kepala sampai kaki semua ada.
kalian udah bareng-bareng dari umur 3 tahun gitu kan. Terus kayak pastinya ada banyak banget dong kayak proses kehidupan. And of course, you as a child and as a teenager and now you're like facing the world in adulthood. How are you guys like still together? Gimana cara kalian tuh bisa tetap satu frekuensi gitu despite everything?
It's definitely been a very long marriage.
Longest relationship.
25 years.
Friendship.
Wow. But yes, like you've mentioned, Intan, I think we really went through the crucial moments of life together, ya, dari childhood, terus teenager, and then getting into adulthood. Like we've been there, like we've seen it all with each other. And I think even though, we grow up and we become different people than we were 10 years ago, I think one thing that we've always sort of had is that every time I see her, it's as if nothing has changed. Like, yes, we did grow, we are different people as to who we were 10 years ago, but deep down, like, we're still, the same girl. Kizzy has been there with me, for me, through really the highs and lows of all the events in my life, from my first boyfriend to me losing my dad 3 years ago through career changes. Like, she has been there for me, and I think that's, what I mean, or what we mean when we say she's more than just a best friend. She is my sister, because she is literally the sister I never had. Not all of the decisions I made, she agrees. Tapi dia tuh selalu menasehatkan tuh dari sisi okay, I see what you're going through, I'll let you be you. Tapi kayak yang kalau udah kebablasan tuh kayak mundur dikit. And I think that's when I really saw that how she loved me for who I am, and she loves me unconditionally because she let me be me. She let me go through that because she knows I needed to go through that to figure out whatever I needed to figure out, And I think it's that kind of support, because when you're in a quote unquote bad place, you don't need someone to tell you you're in a bad place. You know you're in a bad place. You know what you need is someone who can support you from a healthy way. Iya, dan ya itu bener-bener mungkin kalau udah emang kebablasan ya ditarik balik pelan-pelan. Tapi nggak bisa dibentak kayak kamu nggak bisa kayak gitu. Emang dari posisi yang udah pernah mengalami rock bottom, aku bisa ngerasa ternyata, dan aku ada teman-teman yang memang begitu, dan di situ aku belajar bahwa sebenarnya kalau kamu teman aku nggak kayak gitu dong, kamu bisa terima emang fase hidup aku tuh lagi seperti ini, and that's what she did for me, and I think that's why our friendship bisa melewati semua roller coaster hidup, because we accept each other for who we are, and we do remind each other of hey.
That is
Wow.
so beautiful. Oh my god.
I love you.
Damn.
Do you have anything to add to it?
I promise I didn't pay her to stay out. But yeah, I mean, also I think another thing is like, because I am someone who my first instinct emang is to kayak, yo, what are you doing? Like, why? What's happening? Gitu.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I do get worried, like, like that's like off-brand Karina, you know? Off-brand. So what's happening? So I also think that a healthy friendship is acceptance, but then also at the same time, if you know who that person truly is and they're off-brand, in their off-brand era or whatever, then you should also, like what you said, a little bit like, don't pretend as if that's okay juga, because at the end of the
You
day,
ask.
it is a phase.
Do you girls have anything else that help you to keep it healthy?
I think Karina said it before, which is just communication, because a lot of the time, like toxic friendships or toxic relationships in general become toxic because ekspektasinya dua orang beda.
If I need help, I'll tell her I need help.
And
I need you to help me.
yeah, that's something that is also so rare. I feel like in friendships.
We could call it relationships.
Yeah, if you can actually muster up the courage or whatever to ask someone what you really need, that is already so amazing, and like that means you do have like a comfortable or like strong friendship. And in any relationship juga kayak gitu, kayak if it's a toxic relationship, it's usually because you can't voice your
But
needs.
you expect that person to know and meet your needs, right? And then like we're not mind readers, you know. As connected as we are, if I don't tell her what I need,
You're
she
like
won't know.
two different persons still.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Absolutely. I see. So I think that's really important indeed. So thank you so much for pointing that out like super duper clearly. So another question, right? So do you girls think that there's a thing, and does it apply to you, about a true friendship needs to be equals? It's between equals. Like, do you have that mindset in your 25 years of friendship?
No. Because we will never be equal. There are days when, she's an 80 and I'm a 20 and I need her to pull me. And there are days when, it's the opposite and she needs me to pull her up back to 100. And, I think we can't expect to always be a 100. Like, I'm never going to be always in 100. And, I think it's also the comfort to be able to approach her when I'm not feeling like I'm 100. When I'm a 20, it's like, I'm a 20. Like, I need you to help me. Get me back to 100. And vice versa. So I will never expect her to always come to me when she's equally as energetic, when she's equally as, happy or, and I told her this, I'd rather be here for you during your lowest, because when you're at your highest, everyone's there for you, right? But truly, true friends are who's there for you when you're at your lowest.
So we've been talking a lot about friendship, soal persahabatan gitu, but I want to know, what is friendship for you and why is it important?
I feel like I've been very blessed in my life because a lot of the friends that I've been able to make have become my family. And so that the fact that like I could have friends that are my chosen family, that is already so amazing, and it's just like an added support system to the family that I already have. So friendship to me is just, I don't know. I feel like it's family. It's the people that I look up to, the people that I respect and admire, the people that make me feel happy and accept me for who I am, the people who are loyal to me in the sense that like what you said, you know, when you're happy, when life's going good, pasti so many people will come to you and want to be with you, right? When you have the sugar, the ants will come, they say.
And I think from a, perspective of being in the entertainment industry, there's a thin line between friends and friends, right? You come across lots of people who pretend to be your friend. And I think, zoning out a little from all that, it always comes down to the OGs for me. It's, the friends that I've known since...
like Drake said, no new friends. I'm just kidding.
# no new friends. It's true, because it's the people who's known me since before I started my career in the entertainment industry. It's people who know me for me and who love me for me, and who sees past like who I am on like Instagram or when I'm on stage, whatever. It's who I can just be myself and laugh like there's no like my hyena laugh. It takes a while as well. It's a process to learn that not everyone has the clearest intentions like you or are actually genuine friends. And when it comes down to it, when it comes to the real things, I always find myself going back to people, to my friends who are chosen family that I've known, who's been with me for 25 years.
Oh, wow. That's so beautiful, honestly. Okay, so this is going to be our last question for today. Okay, this is actually the time. So, do you want to say anything to your friend right here in this room? It's going to be cheesy or not, but here's your chance.
Karina, throughout the past few years, you've been through a lot of crazy things. Life has thrown you a lot of curveballs, but something that I really admire about you is how you've been able to take all of that. You didn't really rebel, you didn't really complain, you didn't act out that much. I mean, maybe there was a little bit of acting out, but not that much.
Over a few weeks.
Not that much, or maybe a year. I'm just kidding. But it wasn't that much, and the fact that like you've still been able to be so strong, even though you were hurting inside, but you were still so strong for your mom because you had to be. That's something that I really admire, and the fact that you always approach things with like fresh childlike eyes, and you're always so full of optimism at the start of any project that you conquer or you say yes to, and you truly give it your all. And the fact that you're able to bear your heart in front of the whole world when you were doing Miss Earth, even though so many other things were happening behind the scenes, like I think that's something that is so just, I am inspired by that, because I know that I could not do that. And I'm just very glad for your heart, and I hope that other people will be able to see that heart too, because it's something special. And I feel really lucky, but also like you don't need to just share it with me. You should share it with the rest of the world too. So I hope that 2023 will be your year to truly, truly, fully shine. And I'm thankful for our friendship, and I'm really grateful that I have someone like you in my life. Okay, I'm done.
That is just so beautiful.
I don't know how to top that. I gotta go now. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Karina Nanik. Wow, 25 years. We have definitely been through a lot. From me, sorry, I just choked. From me puking right next to your feet, which I still do, to you pulling my hair on the nights where I make bad decisions, to us sitting at the pier at 1 a.m. just talking about life and sharing about our feelings, and just to see how far and how much we've come. We've both been through a lot, for sure, together and personally. I think over the past 25 years, I've always, I've watched you go through each season of your life with so much poise, with you don't think you handle it well, because I feel like Tauruses are very self-critical, but you do. And I think that's what inspires me, of how you don't see it, but you're so strong and you're so resilient. You are so ambitious in what you do, and be at work, you're always there for your family, for your chosen family, your friends. I mean, last year I was in the States with no one to celebrate my birthday with, but somehow, and only you could do this, you made sure that I still felt loved, and it felt like I had 20 of my closest friends with me, even though I was miles away across the world, and only you could do that. And you've held my hand through the highs and lows of life, and I think the past 3 years you've really shown me, you've taught me a lot about life, that life is not all about the rainbows and butterflies, and it's probably what I was used to before losing dad. But I think I wouldn't be as strong or as stable as I am without your friendship, without you being my rock, and you telling me off when I need to be told off.
Stop. Oh my god.
What have you done to us?
I know. Oh my god.
We're really glad that we can be a safe space for you both to say all of that. So thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you so much for the thank you.
therapy.
So much.
This is therapy, y'all.
Therapy
Oh my
with
gosh,
vampire?
Therapy with vampire. That should be a thing. Oh my god.
All right. So thank you so much for all of the joy, for all the wholesome stories, the vulnerabilities, the tips, like the emotional ones, and also like the practical ones. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for the tears. Oh my god. And I really hope that everyone at home or wherever you are from Presses, you can learn a lot from you both. And I pray that we all have a friendship as beautiful as theirs. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone,
Thank you so much for having us.
Yes.
Vampire and Bloom.
Yes.
Absolutely. The pleasure is ours. So thank you for watching from the start until the end. Comment down below and tag your loved ones, tag your friends. And yeah, see you on another episode of Building Your Empire. Bye.